America's turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks. America's
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
All right, you go in, Tony.
Good. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knockin' Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh, wow. It's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Remember, because what you hears today, you got to tell the birthed tomorrow. I'm looking behind us now, across the count of time, down the long hall, into history back. I sees the end, what with the start. And somebody did come.
All right, hi everybody. It's Monday. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show, coming at you on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, a Facebook page, a YouTube channel. Hey, wherever you're watching from, we ask that you share the link on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. If you're watching on Facebook and you want to stay there, we appreciate it. We're just glad you're watching. However, if you'd like to join in today's conversation, hear your name read, hear your comments read, and again, just want to be a part of things, switch over to YouTube, because that is where we monitor the comments. Just like John Rusiello just said, good morning. Good morning, John. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show, we're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club. And boy, do we have a legend with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. No pressure.
No pressure.
Glenn Mcbride Jr. is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Glad you're here, pal.
Thank you, man. Happy to be here.
Before we get into things, I have a whole bunch of questions here. Look at it. I got like half a page on all this right here. It's just on you.
FBI questions.
That's right. Stalking. But before I do that, now you're a little bit of a mystery because there wasn't a lot of info on you out there.
Okay.
But I managed, just based on what I could find, I put some questions together. But one thing. Now I'm 55. Okay. And I'm thinking you're 40s.
42.
42. But all right, but you're old enough to I think you might agree with me with what I just want to talk about quickly before we get to know Glenn.
Okay.
So, because you're a movie maker, filmmaker, a great actor, director, writer, but we were talking before we went on the air, and I also did my research. You're a big movie buff.
I love movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this weekend I came across, and I think I talked about one of these things last week. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, you're sitting around, you're on YouTube, and you're just kind of tooling around, checking things out. So, yeah, I guess it was about a week or so ago. And I just happened to see, like, sometimes I'll just click on, the home screen and just see what comes up. And this new music video from Barry Manilow came up.
Oh, wow.
Now, I'm not a crazy Barry Manilow fan. I like some of his stuff.
Right.
I've seen him 3 times because I always, I used to take girls to see him who wanted to see him, and I like getting sex, so
girls
take
like him, so it works.
Exactly,
it works.
So I really it was just curiosity. Let me hear his new song. Let me hear what it sounds like, dude. What struck me was not the song, but his face. This guy's had so much freaking surgery.
Oh my God.
He looks like a freaking puppet. It's gonna, like I told you, there's the delay there. It's gonna come up in a second.
Okay.
This guy couldn't even move his mouth, and then you can hear it in the song. He just he's singing like this. I'm like, what in the world?
Hey, those guys, man.
So I mean, I actually had to turn it off, this video off, because I was so disgusted by the way he looks. And yeah, there it is. Look at this.
Oh wow.
I mean,
that's him.
That's Barry Manilow. Wow. So, and like I said, I talked about it last week, and I just don't. Now, there are people I know, actors, even some comedians here at the club. They might do a little Botox to enhance something.
A little bit here
sometimes you don't notice, or sometimes it's really nothing. But when you just go overboard like he's doing, where are his people? Where are his people saying, hey, too much here?
They're in the payroll. So they're like, I'm not going to stop this. He's paying me. I'm not going to, I'm
but
on the
see,
payroll.
That alone drives me nuts.
Right.
Like, just they're on the payroll to be yes men.
Yeah.
That means you're out of touch. But the reason I'm bringing it up again, I'm showing, and again, you'll see it on that screen in a second, I came across this weekend. This, to me, I was so disgusted. Right. I want to see, as a movie buff, I want to see if you can guess who this is.
Oh boy!
If it ever comes up on the damn screen.
I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yeah, you never know. Barry, if you're watching,
you're like, hey man, sorry, bro.
Love your music, pal, but for crying out loud,
we love your music.
But stop though.
Not your face.
All right, so can you tell me who that is, Glenn McBride Jr.?
No, who is that? She looks familiar.
See, now I didn't recognize her at all, which is why I'm shocked. Which is why I'm showing this.
I see little flashes in my head, but I can't pinpoint where I've seen her.
That is Linda Blair.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Linda Blair was Red Rum. What's Red? Is that? That's not Poltergeist. What's shit. I'm not a big horror movie guy.
My horror guys would know. Like
I'm sure
Sean King and Bobby.
The Exorcist. That's what she's more famous for.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna.
She looks familiar.
All right, I'm grabbing a picture now of what. All right, if I can hang on, bear with me a second.
Okay.
I'll show you what she looked like pre-surgery when she was, a big-time actress.
Right.
If just hang on a second.
A lot of these guys do that. You don't need to.
Need to do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it drives me crazy, man.
You don't need to do it. Who's the actor that doesn't do it? She was she won an Oscar. She's like, you like me, you really like me.
Oh,
She's
Sally
like,
Field.
Yeah, she looks great. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
She's aged well.
Yeah, and Diane Keaton, who just passed away, she never did any of that shit,
and she was still gorgeous.
Yeah,
she looked great. It's like,
so you'll see it in a second. So
okay.
You know what? I should put them back to back. That's what I should do.
You're gonna make it worse, right? You're gonna just
we're really going after Linda Blair today. But Linda Blair, what are you doing?
You know what? Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like the same person, for crying out loud.
No. That's the whole pressure. With the business too. It's like but you don't need to do that.
You don't need to do that. Can you think of anybody that you're like, oh yeah, they look better after that? Like I can't think of anybody.
No, like even the Kardashians' mom. She did a little work. Like okay, but it's just like, all right, like stop. Like
right.
I think it's more attractive.
Look at that back to back. That's insane, man.
I think it's more attractive to watch a woman age gracefully.
Yeah.
Like, hey, she take care of herself. She still looks great. You know what I'm saying? Okay, she's a little older, but she still looks good. That's more attractive. But when you're kind of like everything is plastic, it's like, okay, all right, this is getting a little out of whack. Like,
so that's what I'm saying with Barry Manilow or even Linda Blair. Like, but Barry Manilow especially. I mean that guy.
I didn't recognize him. I didn't know who that
guy. Is huge. Like there's got to be somebody. That will pull him aside and say, Barry, I love you, man. You're going too far.
Yeah, you're fired.
Right. Well, yeah.
You're fired after that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's sad to me. Even at the risk of getting fired, where are the people that truly care? Michael Jackson was a big case of that too.
To say that. Yeah, Michael Jackson with that. You know what I'm saying? With the whole, especially with just last year, the sleeping thing. They were doing, so
that's what killed him.
That's what killed him. And who's going to say, no, this guy's paying you how much? And, you don't tell
Where's his own? I mean, he's got, 500 brothers and 400 sisters, even them, like Michael.
But you're the king of pop. You know what I'm saying? You're Michael Jackson. No one's going to say no. okay, Mike, I got you.
So they kind of had a hand in his death then.
Yeah.
Kinda.
A lot of these celebrities. I remember Chris Rock said this about Chris Farley, that he even blamed the business for Chris Farley's death, because he was like, he'll be in rehab, he'll come back, and he'll send right to work. Like, come on. And he's like, guys, he's just slowly bouncing back. Give him some time. And the business doesn't really care. You have to have people that really care about you. But even then, it's kind of, I had friends that were dealing with stuff like that. And you're trying to like, hey man, we're here for you, but the pressure of the business, it kind of can push you.
Sometimes, and I'm not going to be all egotistical and say if I really tried, I could have made it. But when we talk about stuff like that, it's stuff like that makes me glad that I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think like the stuff I'm doing now, 42. I don't think I could have handled at 20, because I just wanted to be super famous. I wanted to be Will Smith, Eddie Murphy.
Right.
I wanted to have the platinum plaque and the box office, and I wanted the entourage, Vinny Chase life.
Right.
And that would have killed me. That would destroy me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy.
And if it didn't kill you, you would have been an asshole.
Yeah. Like even
I'm an asshole as it is.
I think everybody, I think all actors and comedians like myself, we have a little bit. We know how to kind of control it. You know what I'm saying? I think in the business, you have to have a little bit of an a-hole in you to deal with certain, But at the same time, you can balance it. Some people can't balance it. Some people can't.
Absolutely right. A lot of people can't.
So like even the Charlie Sheen documentary, like that guy has a life. I was like, wow. That was, to me, that one was, I love the Being Eddie documentary, but the Charlie Sheen documentary was so much fun to watch. 'Cause I was just like, the stories, you just like, and this guy is still kicking. I mean, he doesn't look that great, but I love Charlie Sheen. I love Money Talks and Hot Shots. I'll do a movie. I'll do a movie with him. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I'm with you. He's a great actor. Him and his brother, his father especially.
His father's a legend. Yeah.
And I enjoyed the documentary, but I was thinking at the time, if I'd be embarrassed to be the one telling those stories. It's great stories from a viewing standpoint, like holy shit.
Right.
But to actually be the guy that lived that stuff, I'd be embarrassed.
But you know what? Maybe it's a healing thing for him. Maybe he
could
has
be,
to get it
could
out.
be.
It's like, look, okay, I put all on the line. I put it out there.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can say about me. I've told it all.
You're absolutely You're right about that. Yeah.
So he
owns it.
It's a nice way to restart. It's like I told everything,
Right. No, you're absolutely right about
that.
Hey. But did you see, and you might be too young to appreciate the documentary of Ben Stiller's parents.
I saw that.
Oh my God, was that great?
I did not know his parents. I didn't know that guy was his dad.
Oh, okay.
Until this documentary, I was like, wow. I was like, okay, but now when I was watching, I can see it in Ben. Like, okay, it was a great documentary.
One of my favorite ever, I think.
Yes, I think it's one of the best.
So well done.
Especially the end. How there wasn't the big celebrities at the end, but their marriage, and the healing with the mother, what she went through and stuff like that, was great.
Yep.
It was a really great piece of work.
And it really conveyed how much Jerry, the father, how much he loved his wife.
He loved her.
Yeah.
He loved,
and was doing anything for his whole family.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're a little young. I remember them and I enjoyed them growing up in the 70s. They'd appear on these talk shows and the variety shows and do their bits. I loved them. So I was very excited to hear that they were making the documentary. And then, when I saw it, I was like, holy cow, that was great. And just from a genius standpoint, that father, he recorded everything.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like all the cassette tapes and everything. And just, I mean, they were going through the apartment because they were selling it.
Right.
So they're going through all this stuff. And you're sitting there going, wow. I mean, my favorite part, again, was how much he loved his wife. That's very rare you see in the business. Like, this guy loved his wife.
And a marriage that lasts so long.
That lasted so long. And they produced two really talented kids and stuff like that. And I love Ben Stiller. I love Tropic Thunder. That's like my movie and everything. So I love that movie. You can't make that movie now again. It won't happen. But,
no, not at all.
And the John Candy documentary was good.
That was great.
That was really I love John Candy. Very sad, But I didn't know all the stuff he was going through.
I didn't know that either.
But when you look at the interviews and they keep bringing up his weight, you're like, you guys going to keep doing that? Like, you guys going to keep bringing up his weight? It bothers him. Why you keep talking about it? It's like,
right.
So yeah, they even did that with Chris Farley a lot. They kept bringing up the weight, and it's like, guys, leave it alone. Like, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
He couldn't. That popular skit with Farley and Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Farley couldn't watch it.
Yeah,
he hated it.
Yeah,
and meanwhile, we were all crying, laughing so hard at that. It's sad when you think about that kind of stuff. So sometimes that's when I'm like, maybe there's too many documentaries. It's ruining it for me.
Right.
And that's what counts.
Right. You see, right. We're like, oh, we love that sketch. And then you hear the behind the scenes story and how much pain it brought them. You're like, oh, man. Like, all right.
Right.
Okay.
Like John Candy hated that mud wrestling scene in, what was that, Stripes?
Stripes, yeah.
He hated it.
He hated his body. And he got to be around these women and everything. And I get it. Like, I've done love scenes and stuff like that. And, I'm very comfortable, but it's like it's weird to watch it. Like,
is it? Yeah.
When I went to, I have a movie called Office Madness. It's on Tubi and Amazon.
Oh, okay.
And I'm on top of this girl and we're kissing. My pants is down, box and stuff like that.
Wow.
So my family was seeing this, and you can tell like
they're uncomfortable.
Quiet. It's got quiet. It just got quiet. And I warned them. I'm like, look, but I didn't tell them when it was going to happen.
Right.
And yeah, and it's like
wow.
the kissing scene in the new movie, The Exchange, and stuff like that. So it's very interesting to see yourself on screen doing that. It's
I bet
it's an intimate, and it's not as glamorous as
That's what everybody says. I've never had the pleasure. I mean, I have a hard enough time in real life, let alone making a movie. But I just watched. Actually, you were there. We watched last week The Wait List. Deborah Markowitz's latest.
Travis was in it.
Travis. And now Travis, I know well. He's a comedian. He used to do a show in here, and I kind of felt it. Like, I mean, it wasn't. It was. I mean, he pulled his pants down, and even some close-ups. It wasn't like regular movie kissing. I mean, you saw tongues flying.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like.
Yeah,
getting kind of uncomfortable myself.
I worked with both of them, Travis and the actress as his main love interest.
Right.
I did a movie with her. Actually, it's supposed to come out next year. I play her mean husband, Violent Hearts.
Ooh, look at you.
But Travis, I've done 2 table reads. I didn't know Travis was a stand-up.
Oh, okay.
Until I checked his Instagram. I was he does stand-up. I said, okay, I can see. And I saw him in as Love Bro, and he's hilarious.
Oh yeah, he is good in that.
Yeah,
I saw
really
that.
Funny in that. But this movie, he's going in. I was like.
Damn,
that's a lot. But he works out. He works out. He got the 6-pack and the body, so he can't be that uncomfortable. He's working out.
He's ready to show it all off.
He's ready to show it off. So he can't be that uncomfortable. No.
All right. So when you did it, when you filmed a scene like that, with now the girl that you had to film it with, was she black or white?
She was she was Dominican.
Oh, okay. Because you know what they say: once you go,
I know you don't.
Then back. I didn't know. Does that count for movies? Did you transform her?
She's engaged now to a really nice guy. He's black. So
congratulations. Right. He has you to thank for that.
So he's a really nice guy. So like you're a really nice guy. But I was like, hey, I'm the guy that
I primed her for you. You're welcome, pal.
I kissed her on top of the. But yeah, it was. It was interesting because at the time I was in a relationship that time, and the relationship was fairly new. So I'm like, hey, I got to tell you this thing. I got this kissing scene, and she read the script. She read that scene.
Yeah,
it's like the scene in the script was more intense than what they actually filmed.
Okay.
But I'm on top of her. She has her shirt off. She's very curvy. And every time we was going to film that scene, something happened and got pushed back. So then I had to go to my girlfriend at the time, like, hey, that scene that was supposed to, I know you don't like, they pushed it back. And so it was more, so when we finally got it done, it was just like, all right. But
was she happy about that, or was she like, let's just get this over with?
It didn't matter. She wasn't feeling it. It was like, because, it's a new relationship, you never date a guy that's in the movie business. And at the time, that's when my career, I started getting more roles a little bit. So so the relationship was fresh, and then my acting career is kind of fresh, and things are happening, and then bam, I get this kissing scene, and we're on top of each other, and her shirt's out, and her bra's out, and and pants down, and then it was supposed to be a closed set, and it wasn't. So I'm on top of her on the desk, and there's a window there, and all the crew's like this.
Oh, that is messed up.
It's like, come on, guys, like come on.
That is, I can't imagine what that must be like.
And then there's a scene, they cut it, but she's underneath the desk. Another scene underneath my desk, and she's doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
My boss, who's my friend, walks in, but he doesn't know that she's underneath the desk, and she's doing what she's doing. It's kind of like that scene in Police Academy when he, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that. But then he's telling me all the women that I'm messing with in the job, but she doesn't know that. So then she starts hitting me, and I'm trying to keep it. So, but then they shot it, and they showed me a rough cut, and I was like, oh, that looks so real. The angle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a problem but then they kind of cut it because it was too explicit. And they made like a quick flashback and stuff like that. But the original cut, it was like, all right, this is gonna be me and her were both in new relationships. So we're like, we gotta tell a person when the movie comes out. By the time the movie come out, she was in a new relationship and I was in a different relationship. So then that passed. But it's very weird to see yourself, and the director's like, I need you to give him more. And you're like, he asked me, like, what would you do if you was in? I'm like, we're not doing that.
Right.
Just tell me what you need me to do. But even the pants scene, my pants weren't supposed to be down. We were supposed to be on top of each other, kind of like just making out. And he's like, what kind of boxers do you have on today? I was like, red. Why? He's like, perfect. He's like, this is what I need you to do. And I was like, all right, I can see the comedy. And I see it. It looks fun. It's funny. It's very funny.
Yeah, okay.
It's very unexpected. You can find it on Tubi and Amazon and stuff like that. A lot of people I work with in Store Buddies and Supply and Demand and The Exchange are in that movie as well. That's when we first met. So, yeah.
And that's doesn't make it okay for me, but at least there's a reason for it. At least like if something is funny.
Right. It's funny, yeah.
But to do it in a way that makes it so explicit that you don't know if it's real or not. Like, that's a bit much, man.
I've seen movies.
We got the point. We don't need to go that far.
Yeah, and I've seen like indie movies of friends some movies that my friends made. And I'm like, I can't tell if that's real or not. It's so, like, and movie making, angles and stuff like that. But it's like that angle. There's no way you can cheat that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's who's that one actress where she actually did oral sex on the guy. Pretty blonde. Chloe Sevigny.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
Like, that's insane.
Crazy. And I've heard that she it's right there on camera. She finishes the job within, just a few minutes. And like, why? You're a famous actress. You're rich. Like, you don't.
Right. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you're not, you watch porn for a particular reason. And if, like, you're not making a porn. Like,
right. So why would you do
even
that?
from the artistic view, like, why?
You wanted to do that because there's no other reason why. Like, we're not shooting the porn. We can fake it. We can cheat it. There's
exactly
good editing and stuff like that. You wanted to do, and these guys, when they do stuff like that, they have to go through the lawyers. You know what I'm saying? So they have to go to each lawyer. Okay, my client is willing to do this and not this. Mm-hmm. So you were willing. You let your lawyers know and everybody know, your team know. Tell this to you, I'm willing to do that. And for what?
Right. For what? Right. And then, like you're saying, what personally, what's the ramifications of that? It's
like, it's like, but now we got the intimacy coordinator and stuff like that.
Right.
Like we got that came out right after we filmed Office Madness.
Of
that
course.
Came out. Right. After after they kept pushing it back 1,000 times. So like, thanks guys. Thanks Hollywood. Thanks for nothing.
All right, I'm going to read some comments, and then we're going to get to know Glenn McBride Jr. Jeff Bosey's watching. Good morning, Jeff. Andrew Fremder. Okay, good morning. Good morning, Ann in California. Let's see. Yes, Andrew Fremder says, he's a movie maker. I know a guy that does great video effects and score writing.
Okay.
This guy, Andrew, he actually, he does some nice work, actually.
We need stuff. I got
right.
got 2 movies in post right now, so we're gonna need
Fremder. All right, I'll introduce you guys. Okay. What? Stuart F. #1 Hellboy. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Is he Mandy now? Talking about Barry Manilow. Sorry.
Got it about me. I was like, what?
Yep. Yeah, that's too. I was like,
what? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know what he was talking about. Barry Manilow looks like an angry Martin Short. All right. The Flying Nun went Babylon. Yeah, and then so Greg Halverson.
Okay.
You know Greg, right?
That name sounds so familiar.
Yeah. Greg's a great actor on the Long Island scene. I don't know anybody busier than him between theater and film.
Yeah. No,
this
what's
guy
up, man?
Greg is all over
What's
the
up?
place. He commented last night when I posted the picture that you were coming on. He immediately wrote, "What a great actor."
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
man.
Greg, and Greg's a good boy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he'll be in here Friday.
Oh,
Greg's
okay.
coming in. Yeah, and he said that Linda Blair looks possessed. Let's see. She was. Oh, and yeah, Greg says she was pretty at one time. Oh yeah, she was gorgeous at one time.
Yeah.
And she's only 66. Wow.
Oh wow.
That's not plastic surgery. She's possessed. Mickey's watching. Hi, Mickey. Fremder. Sometimes I have to read his comments in advance because he.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. This is a little off color, but I'll read it.
Okay.
Fremder says Michael Jackson went to sleep and never woke up. I guess in Neverland, it's bedtime when the big hand touches the little hand.
Gotcha. Okay.
Greg Halverson said this Charlie Sheen thing was fantastic.
Great documentary.
Let's see what else is going on. Friend, I'm not reading that one. Okay. All right, and that's it with comments for now. All right. So now we're gonna talk to Glenn, and we're gonna find out some things about him. A multi-award-winning actor, writer, and director. What awards did you win, my friend?
Recently, because
just recently.
I would say is the last 2 years been really, really good.
Really?
So it's been it was interesting because when I saw winning these awards, I had a movie that I was supposed to be a part of, and they brought me on to help, and I was asking questions and giving my opinion about certain things, and the producer said, "Okay, how many awards have you won?" I said, "None." She goes, "Okay, well, I just need you to shut up." It's like, what? Like, you brought me on, but she had won an award. She's like, "You'll never win an award." And then the year later, after that, I've been winning nonstop.
Wow.
So but Nylif, we just won the New York Long Island Film Festival.
Yeah.
We for the Final Walk, it's not comedy, it's like a sci-fi thriller. We won Best Writing. Myself, Wendell Laurent, Beatrice Biabo, she played Freddy Krueger's mother.
Yeah, I was gonna say I knew that name. Okay.
She's great to have. She got so many great stories and stuff like that. Wow. Stowbuddies was one. I won the Mount Vernon Film Festival for Stowbuddies. The Newark Independent Film Festival, we won. Was it independent or national? The one in Jersey, because there's two. One's international, was independent, but we won Best Web Series, and so that was great. And then my good friend Kyle Grant, who I've known since high school, he won Best Supporting Actor in the web series. So that was
nice.
great. So we've been doing well.
You know that actually, I should have thought of that. I've had conversations with Kyle about coming in here too.
Kyle,
I should have reached out to him and said, "Come on in." Glenn's coming in.
That would have been so. Man,
I didn't even think of it.
We've been laughing nonstop.
Kyle's a funny dude, man.
Kyle is a really trained actor. Like, I'm the guy that had to figure it out and learning as I go.
Yeah.
Kyle was trained. I met Kyle at an acting audition in North Babylon High School. Me and him was the only black guys there, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And then we started talking.
You're like, "Thank God."
Yeah. I'm like, "Hey, all right." And we started talking, and he's like, "Hey, man," he's the first person in high school I told that I want to be a director. I've never told anybody that. He's like, "Well, I want to be an actor." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "After I graduate, man, I'm going to Hollywood." And I was like, that's the first time I met somebody my age that had that same dream.
Yeah.
And we lost contact after we graduated, and then when I went back to films, when I started film school at 28, he just popped in my head. I was writing a sketch comedy called Black White. I said, I wonder if Kyle Grant is still acting. I found him on Facebook, and he remembered me. He came down, and we've been working with each other since 2012.
Nice. So that's a cool story.
Yeah. So we've never stopped. He's my go-to guy. Like,
yeah.
I don't have to rehearse with him. I'm like, this is the scene. I'll see you on set next week. I don't have to rehearse with him.
Wow.
He's got it.
I believe it.
He's got it.
And that was actually, that's how Don and I met Glenn. We saw Stall Buddies, which was freaking hilarious.
Thank you, man.
Loved it. And so we met you, just because I remember us saying too, like, this is funny. Who is this guy? And you were there. And then we had the pleasure. I forget what festival it was at, but I got to see it again.
Oh,
you had it playing somewhere else, and that's where I met Kyle. You had it playing somewhere else.
Oh my God, yeah. A lot of these films I can't make it because one time I was trying to make it, but I had to film a movie, and I was like, and then we won. I couldn't go to the award ceremony. I was like, okay, I know how those celebrities there. I had to send like somebody to speak to me. But it was fun.
Then we were. It was at Belmore.
It was Belmore. We showed at the Long Island International Film Expo.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember now because these film festivals kind of blend.
Yeah,
and then you get to know you start to get to know everybody.
Kind of run to the same people. Like,
yeah.
Hey,
So now I'm not even. I don't even know if this was the second time I saw Stole Buddies or not. But there was something, and we're all standing on stage, and I'm standing next. It was one of those things. Introduce yourself and what part you had in the movie, what you did for it. And me and Kyle were standing next to each other, and we were just joking around, saying things that we wouldn't say on the mic.
I can imagine.
The whole time, laughing. And that's when I said to him, Kyle, you got to come on my podcast,
funny.
Man.
Kyle's funny, but he's also a great dramatic actor.
What?
I've seen him on stage for 6 Degrees of Separation. We played the main role.
Oh, wow.
And he has almost a 3 to 5 minute monologue by himself. And it's like
I remember that from the movie, Will Smith. Yeah.
He nailed it. And he's trained as a dramatic actor, Shakespeare.
Really?
Yeah, stuff that he just does a lot of comedies with me.
Yeah.
But I wrote my first dramatic movie for him, and he's in it. It's called Deep. It's an action. It's kind of like The Last Boy Scout meets True Romance. It's kind of like that type of thing. But he plays a detective that's hot on my trail, and he is no jokes. It's all yeah. So he's good.
See, the more we're talking about, the more mad I'm getting that I didn't think to ask him to come in. Damn it.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe that's a good time to play the Stole Buddies clip that you sent me.
Okay,
maybe I'll do that.
This is Stole Buddies.
Yeah, so we're going to show you a clip of Stole Buddies. Like I said, I've personally seen it twice and loved it.
Thank you. We're writing more episodes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll talk about it more. I'm going to show the clip so everybody knows what we're talking about. And, enjoy.
You think it's a little bit too much?
Why, nonsense. This is going to be a groundbreaking performance. And when I say groundbreaking, I'm talking about me, not you.
You know what? Whatever, Meryl Streep. Where's Mike? Mike!
I'm right here.
That's adorable.
Hey, Donkey Kong Jr. Want some bananas?
Fuck you, Black Sherlock.
Oh. I just know a little commercial better work.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Everything I do works.
Pierre.
Lorden, you're looking as lovely and stunning as ever.
Oh.
Remember that time we spent in the cabin, no?
Pierre, I'm at my job. Now you be a good director and let me prepare for my scene.
Yes, Gary, mon chéri. So, these are my actors, huh?
Mike, I am the baby monkey.
You would be the monkey. That this is a leading man. Yo, brother, I got your back. I got that white boy to play the role of the monkey and not you. And besides, I'm not from France. I'm from Detroit all day, baby.
The fuck?
My soul buddy, right by my side. True buddies, just taking some time together. Life is better with my soul buddy. Everybody needs a friend. Soul buddy. Everybody needs a soul buddy.
Yeah, so
that's fantastic. I love that part. The guy's hugging you. Detroit, baby, all the way.
That's my favorite. That was my favorite part to write, and I couldn't wait to shoot that part because I knew the audience was not going to expect that. Like, I'm from Detroit, baby. I was like, they're not expect that. So we had a fun time shooting that scene. That was the last day of filming that scene.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, I'd love to know. So you wrote, obviously performed in it and directed it.
Yeah.
But where did it?
Oh boy.
I mean,
That's a story.
I bet. I mean, it's weird to me because I think the best movies, the best things come out of the most obvious ideas.
Yeah.
Where, you're sitting in a stall. Like, to me, like, how come we didn't think of that already? Like,
Yeah, it happened. Yeah, I used to work at Home Depot in Deer Park.
Okay.
And I'm there by myself in the store. It's quiet, trying to do what I gotta do, and like
what?
Yeah, trying to poop, trying to do number 2, and I have a poop kit, like, because I have like my own tissues and stuff like that. Because sometimes in those bathrooms, you go in there and the toilet tissue's wet or there's not there, so I have my own stuff to kind of.
You actually were bringing your own your kit.
I have a kit. I have it in my bag in the trunk now. I always have it. You just you never know. You know?
Yeah, well, I'm with you. I have a portable bidet in my car.
Hey, it works. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You just never know. Never know. So I'm sitting there, and this guy sits in the stall next to me, and we're just sitting there. And I guess he's waiting for me to go. He don't want to go. So I'm like, hey man, if you looking for me to go, you can go. I'll wait. He goes, no, I can't go until you go. I can't. And
this was a real conversation.
So we're going back and forth, and then it's only 2 stalls, and then another guy walks in. I was so mad. He knocks on my stall like, hey man, are you almost done? Because I gotta go. I'm like, and we're all arguing. So then I'm telling somebody about it, like, yo, that's a sketch.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I wrote it as like a SNL sketch.
Okay.
And then I was like, nah, we could do more episodes. And I started writing more and more and more. And I told Kyle, and I was like, yo, I got this idea. It's really wacky, but I think it'll be funny. And we started talking. And then Jimmy Kelly, who's my producer partner of Fight On Entertainment, I went to him, and Brandon, who plays my best friend.
Okay.
And he's my producer partner as well for this. And we just started working on it, and then we didn't know how people are gonna react to it, because it's like, this is wacky, you know what I'm saying? There's some toilet humor and stuff like that, so we didn't know how people are going to react to it, but it's been good. The response has been good.
I remember specifically more so the first time I saw it, and the audience just soaked it up, man.
Yeah, I think the theme song, cause it opens up with that theme song, and I wanted Beth Zucker, who plays the boss.
Oh, okay.
She wrote the song. I said, look, I need something, sing about store buddies, and store buddies, everybody needs a store buddy's friend, blah blah blah. I said, but I needed to sound like Perfect Strangers.
Oh, okay.
That nice, from the 80s, Family Matters and stuff like that. So when it comes on and people see it, they already know what they're walking into. And she did a great job. So that kind of helped.
That's very interesting. This is why I love talking about stuff like this, because I wouldn't even think to do that. And that's why I admire what you do, because to think what kind of impact or what kind of impression the theme song will give people. Like but you're absolutely right. It does tell you that this is going to be wacky but fun. Not I mean, it's toilet humor, but
it's cute.
It's not like
cute,
over the top.
It's adorable toilet humor. It's like, oh, okay. It's not over the top. Yeah.
Right. We're not going to see shit like
that's why I was worried about when we filmed it. Like, so I got to take my pants down. I was like, no. Like, I got to sit on the real toilet. I said, no. So they never sat on the toilet. We had like a plank on the toilet.
Oh, okay.
So just sitting there. I said, no. Everybody was worried about that. Like, like I got to take my pants down. Like, nobody has to take their pants down. Relax. I was like, relax. So
you're like, I do that on my own time. Watch people.
Yeah, it's like, just but not now. But the only funny thing was when we shot those bathroom scenes, I guess the office that we filmed in didn't tell the employees. So we're in this bathroom. This woman walks in, and she's like, "Yo, what the f are y'all doing?" I'm like, "We're filming a movie." She's like,
"You're next, baby."
Yeah, she's like, "What?" She's like, "Y'all need to get out," and she made us get out, and she had used the bathroom because we had used the women's bathroom because the men's bathroom only had 2 stalls. The women's bathroom had stalls all the way down. So that was perfect for us.
So she made you get out, and I'm assuming because she didn't want to take the chance, you probably had to take the equipment
everything.
out.
She like take everything.
Oh.
It was a sister too, so she wasn't playing with the black one. She wasn't playing. She was like, brother, take everything out. I want every camera, mic, everything out, light, everything, and we took everything out.
So that's probably at least a half hour to an hour's work.
Yeah. You can't,
just so she can go pee.
And you can't rush her. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You
right.
gotta
right.
Like, I got lunch break. Let's go.
Oh.
But yeah, we got a lot of funny stories from just shooting that. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of pressure. The scene when all the store buddies are in the bathroom, and Kyle's is my nemesis, and he has his people, and we fighting for the name of store buddies. And that was tough to shoot because you had to get all this coverage, and you got the bathroom store that reflects the camera and the lights, and then we got the bathroom mirror. So that day was really tough to shoot.
When you're having the conversations, was it actually like another stall, or was it all filmed in one stall?
All from one stall.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
watch
So you didn't have to move the
yeah,
cameras.
So if
and
you
stuff.
watch the
Right.
clip, it's the same stall. You see the same tissue thing with a little same mark on it. Yeah, it's like so. Yeah, so people didn't pick that up, but
Right. Well, again, that's
Yeah,
perfect. And
yeah.
and then I guess too, you didn't have to have a great giant crew because it's a stall. So
Yeah, I mean, we had
it's not like you're shooting 3 camera angles. You know.
1, 2. We had Jimmy, Ryan, Matt, Mel, Lindsay. It's probably 8, but it kind of like rotated throughout the day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like but
Wow.
the sound guy, lighting, and everything. But everything worked out right. Well, it was just when we all standing up in that bathroom. You gotta you're watching out for the mirror and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
sure.
So that was tough.
Yeah, that's tricky. Yeah,
that's tricky.
But again, that's the creative stuff that I love, like figuring all that out.
It's really fun, you know,
Yeah.
and it's great. Like that's why I love listening to like DVD commentaries. Like when I'm cleaning the house, I'll listen to like DVD commentaries because I
Yeah.
like hearing directors and the backstory and stuff they they went through to make the movie. Especially like a Stallone movie. Stallone gives the best.
Oh, does he? Yeah.
Like Expendables has a 2-hour behind the scenes thing, and it's amazing to watch this guy work.
Really?
Like
Oh, I
he's
have to check that
rewriting the movie right there. Like, yeah, we're not filming this today. We're doing this, and they're figuring out right there.
Wow.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites. Yeah, yeah.
It's yeah, mine too. Rocky to me is right up there with The Godfather.
Yeah.
And but some of his, like the later Rockies and even like Tulsa King, they're so cheesy.
You don't like Tulsa King?
I love it, but that's
Yeah.
my point.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's cheesy, but something about it just works.
It's Stallone.
Yeah.
It's Stallone is. They're doing like the a new Rambo movie. It's like a prequel.
Yeah, I heard something.
I'm like, hey, look, it's only one Rambo. It's Stallone to me. Like
Yep.
even the Rocky bio that they're doing. Okay, cool. But I'm like,
Yep.
I want Stallone.
Yep.
I really see Stallone. No, so it's like
There's
Stallone.
something about him, and even Tulsa King. Like I laugh. There's something, if he's walking around and he says
Yeah, yeah.
"fuck," like there's something about it
There's
that
some-
makes me laugh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's almost bad to a
Right,
certain
right.
point, but he's got something that just draws you right in.
Only Stallone could play Rambo. Only Stallone could play Rocky. Only
Absolutely
Stallone
right.
could play the new guy, the main character he plays in Expendables. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's it's only him. Judge Dredd. It's just him. Demolition Man. I love Stallone. Like that's gonna be one celebrity when he passes away. I'm like, I need a break because that's gonna be like so crushing. Like Stallone and Eddie, especially in the '80s. Those are two
Yes.
guys, and they never did a movie together.
Never, huh? Oh wow. Well,
Like,
that's
they never
weird.
did, that would have been great.
That would have been great. It could still be great.
Yeah. Do something.
Yeah, before they're too
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
And that's the weird thing too, which I talk about on here often. Just how fast time goes, and to see
Yeah.
guys like Stallone getting so. I mean, Stallone's pushing 80. He's like 77, 78.
I mean, I can imagine the stuff he's did to his body, all those injuries in the movie, stuff like
Right.
that. I can imagine. You know, what I mean,
Right.
he's still in great shape. I can imagine the pain he's going through. You know,
But then you take an Eddie Murphy, who I can't believe I'm even saying. Eddie Murphy is 64 years
yeah,
old.
he looks great.
He looks like he's your age.
He
and
looks great.
And yeah, he looks almost exactly the same, and he could still do most of the stuff he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just amazing to me. And yeah, and that documentary that was fantastic.
I was looking at my career like I got to step up after watching that documentary. I was like, Jesus, like
that house I think is bigger than the high school I went to.
I see why he doesn't leave.
Absolutely.
He could open up the roof. You remember? They
Yes.
showed him, like he got an arcade, and he's got it. And it's like in the middle of like all these hills and stuff like that. There's nobody there. There's no other houses but that house there. So
yes.
Hey man.
But then he pulls out the puppets. I'm like, hey, Eddie needs to make some more movies, man. What's going on
his
here?
puppets.
He's
I
got
mean-
some time on his hands.
Yeah, I mean, when you got that much money and you're chilling, and he's like, yeah, he's doing puppets, and
I guess so. But
it's time to, I need another Beverly Hills Cop.
I didn't see that last one. Was it good?
It was cool. I enjoyed it to see the team back together again and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
okay, yeah.
Rosewood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think I won't reveal the ending. The ending I had because I just like, if anybody's going to do that, it has to be Axel Foley.
Okay. All
Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
if anybody's going to do that, it has to be Axel Foley. It can't be, this guy saves the day. It's like,
right.
No, this is Axel Foley. You know what I'm saying? So,
But that's exactly why I hated the second Coming to America.
okay.
Like, I didn't give a shit about the son and what he's doing. Like,
Right.
show me more Eddie Murphy, man.
Yeah.
And now you got me thinking, because he does these sequels, 30, 40 years later.
Right.
John Amos dies right after the second Coming to
Right
America.
after that, yeah.
And then the old cop in Beverly Hills Cop,
Yes,
he died.
yeah.
So
I don't know how
don't
they're
make
gonna do that.
Trading Places
Right.
2 or
Somebody's
something.
gonna clock out.
Dan
Like,
Aykroyd's
yeah.
going to go, man. Yeah, don't do it, Eddie.
Don't do it.
Come up with some new ideas.
I would love for him to do a Bowfinger too.
Oh wow,
I love Bowfinger. With him and Steve Martin.
I
It's
love
like,
Steve Martin.
Every time I'm about to film a movie, the day before I'm watching Hollywood Shuffle, Bowfinger, and episode Entourage before I go to bed. Like
Okay.
those like my movies I go to. And Dolomite.
I was just about to say that. Yep. I loved Dolomite.
Yeah, he's great.
One of the
in that.
best things he did in a long time.
Those are great. I mean, oh my God, it's so. I could talk about the movie for days about how great that movie is. But yeah,
yeah, loved
Check
it.
it out.
Loved Dolomite. And it, funny. His performance was fantastic, but inspirational. As silly as that
Yeah.
movie was, inspirational because the real guy just didn't stop. He just kept on pushing.
And he wasn't a sex symbol. Rudy Ray Moore. Rudy Ray Moore is one of my heroes too, because he wasn't a sex symbol. He's not the guy that should be on the poster, but yeah, he's like,
Right.
I'm going to write and do my own thing, and I'm going to show you guys I can. Even though it's a little cheesy, they made 10 Dolomites different.
Was it that many?
It's
Yeah.
so many. Yeah. It's
Wow.
like- I have all of them. So yeah.
Jeez.
I love them.
And then with, like we said, with Stole Buddies, so you wrote it, you also directed it. So once you got the idea, you start writing it.
Yeah.
So like I told you before we started, I have a comedy troupe.
Right.
I've been doing it for, that type of theater, dinner theater, I've been doing it almost 30 years, but I've had my own troupe since 2002.
Okay.
So we have 4 different murder mysteries that we do, and I wrote them all. And believe me, they're not Shakespeare. It's all just a formula. I know what the audience is going to like.
Right.
I know if we need to do this. Excuse me. And I know, we have to have, your sexy bombshell. You have to have, the guy that everybody picks on. You have to have your murder victim. So again, it's all like a formula. So it's not, serious, heavy, hard writing, but. Because I have a troupe and Greg Halverson's in it, but the people that were in it at the time when I was writing, so I haven't written any murder mysteries in a while, but I write them with certain people in mind.
Yeah.
Like, is that, or are you just writing and you're like?
No, I already know.
So you had people. Right. Oh, this one will be
Beth
great if
will
I
be
do
great
this.
as the boss. Kyle, my nemesis. Brandon as my best friend Mike. Vaughn as this guy. Jennifer Fieldman as this person. Yeah, so a lot of those guys I work with all the time, but I kind of know as I'm writing, I'm hearing their voices in my head.
Okay,
stuff
yeah.
like that. And then sometimes I'll meet somebody at a film festival, we'll be talking, I'm like, that's the right person for this role and so forth. So that happens a lot too. So I've never auditioned, ever. I've never auditioned. I look at that person and go, they'd be great.
So then you reach out and say, hey, I got this part for you.
We're going to rehearse. We rehearse that day. So we got it. Just be prepared.
Oh, no
and
kidding.
We'll figure it out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've been doing that since film school, since Traffic House, a buddy comedy thing, and I've never had auditions ever.
Wow.
Yeah, probably.
It's a great feeling when you get the right people.
Yeah.
And people who get it, and they're so professional. I mean, I like to have fun. I'm constantly making jokes in between takes. Maybe even during a take, I'll say something stupid on purpose just to fuck around. But at the same time, all right, we have X amount to do today. I make sure we get it done. But to be around people who get it, enjoy it, but getting the job done, and bring it. I mean, it's really there's very few things I enjoy more than that.
Yeah, it's fun. It makes it fun. My dream as a kid, I love SNL, but my cast that really made me love SNL was Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, David Spade, Chris Farley, Tim Meadows, Rob Schneider, and they were really close friends.
Right.
And I remember watching and going, I want that. I want to work with people that I'm good friends with. We have a great time making these comedies, and we go hang out. You know what I'm saying? And we keep working with each other. Like, you see Adam Sandler, it's the same crew that he keeps working with. Once in a while I'll have somebody new, but it's the same type of guy. Seth Rogen does the same thing.
Right.
Kevin Smith, you know what I'm saying? So I do that as well with my
and
stuff.
you see the chemistry they have because of that.
Yeah.
And it makes it more fun.
It makes it more fun. And then too, like, we started working together since 2012. It's 2025. We could look back and like, yo, look how much we've grown and changed. But we have all these great memories. We're working on a documentary about my journey through film school and how I met these guys and how we did this thesis film, this comedy called Traffic Cop. I'll send it to you. It's,
Yeah,
low budget, but you'll see like little hints of stuff that you see now in my movies that I was doing back then.
Sure.
But the documentary is just how we met and some of the personal things that we were going through that we didn't know each other was going through, and then we worked together and we kind of really helped each other through some tough times. And didn't even know it. So yeah,
Oh,
so I
that's
like
cool.
that. I like
yeah,
that.
absolutely. I love that family atmosphere, working together. I mean, I jump on stage here sometimes, but it's a different challenge to be up there by yourself, doing stand up. And I'm not knocking it, but I just prefer being up there with a group of people that I can bounce off of. And to me, the greatest compliment when somebody sees one of the murder mysteries, sometimes somebody will come up to me and said, "Look, I had a great time, but I see how much fun you guys are having. I see how you made that one laugh."
To watch. It's like when you watch an SNL weekly update and you watch the two guys laughing, but they're having a good time. They're not supposed to be laughing.
Right.
That makes us laugh at the joke even more.
Yes.
So yeah, I love stuff like that.
Me
I love
too.
Stuff like that.
Love that stuff. Yeah. But now the negative side to making movies and again running a comedy troupe, and there's a lot of similarities, and even in the music world, the stand-up world, there's a lot of similarities, and one of them, in my opinion, is the amount of babysitting that has to be done.
Yeah.
Someone's got an issue with this person, or somebody has a scheduling, or somebody wants something, and it
happens.
It can be overwhelming sometimes.
It can be overwhelming. I think what kind of helped me out too was going to film school and kind of learning how to deal with people like that, but also before I went to film school, I was doing stage plays, and I was doing stage plays at the Holiday Inn conference room on exit 56.
Oh, really?
So imagine trying to get people to, dealing with that.
Yeah.
So those times prepared me how to work with actors and scheduling and stuff like that. So I mean, it happens. It happens with every type of movie. It doesn't matter if it's a small indie film or a big movie.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's all these schedule conflicts and stuff like that. And like even the exchange that I'm in, the first week of filming, I caught COVID, so everything got pushed back.
Wow.
So they had to reschedule everything. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like the fourth lead of the movie, so I'm in every scene. So it's like, yo, we have to wait, and so those things happen. But a lot of time when those things happen, you also get really creative as well. Say sparks. Like when Kyle got sick for Store Buddies, so he couldn't make it the next day. So he was like, yo, man, I'm not gonna be in Store Buddies. It's like, no, you're gonna be in Store Buddies. I'm gonna rewrite a new scene. So that whole commercial scene was like
with him. Yeah, he's the host.
That wasn't in the original script.
Oh, okay.
I rewrote it, what I'm saying, but it made the movie even better. So a lot of those times when things don't work out, it kind of pushes you to become creative, and then you're like, oh, we can do this, and then a lot of time it works out better.
That's a nice positive attitude right there. I like it.
I had to learn. It wasn't something that I had to learn. I had to learn.
Don and I actually had that with Comic Sans. We were. Now I know you've seen it. I don't know how well you remember it, but
I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot.
Oh, thank you.
I liked it a lot. I said I want to be the next one. Y'all do another one.
We're working on it. We're definitely going to throw you in. So there's a scene. Carrie Karavis, who's a great comedian. She's been playing governors forever. She plays the girl that he was with at the time. So she's if you've seen it, she's the one that smacks him.
Right.
And first off, that was the first take with that. He didn't know the smack was coming. She just worked that in, which was gold, in my opinion. But we were actually in here when Don wrote the script. We were in here with the cast doing a read-through, for the first time. She was performing that night. She walks in. She's like, "What are you guys doing?" So we tell her, we're working on a movie, and she was joking, but she's like, "You're making a movie? You didn't ask me to be in it?"
Oh wow!
Now she is on the Long Island, Long Island, and even in the city. She is just one of the greats, and she's been doing comedy for I don't know, probably close up to around 30 years. She's just amazing. In my opinion, one of the greatest ever. But so I turned to Don and I said, Carrie Karavis. She was joking, but still, by her saying that, that because we at the time were thinking, she's too big.
Right.
She's not at our level. She's not going to stoop down to make this movie.
Right.
But I said to him, if she said that, we gotta get.
Yeah.
So Don and I actually worked together on that, and we wrote a scene specifically for her. We created that character, wrote the scene, and then Don expanded it and made more out of it. But I don't know what that movie would have been without that.
Right. That's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. So and it didn't become like its own separate plot. Like it all, that's the genius of Don. He made it all work. But
Yeah.
And to me, it would have been a completely different movie if we didn't have that. And it's amazing. That's the stuff that amazes me when that goes down.
That's
goes
the
down
stuff
like
you
that.
can't make up. That's stuff you can't
Right.
write. And those movies that we love, we hear like the behind the scenes stuff, like Trading Places in the documentary. I didn't know Trading Places was for Richard Pryor and
Gene Wilder.
Until Richard
That's
Pryor
right.
lit himself on fire. And you're like, all right, we
Right.
got to find somebody else. And
Right.
I didn't know that. So
Yeah.
even though the thing with Richard is tragic, it kind of opened up this classic movie with
Right.
Eddie Murphy and stuff like that,
Right.
and Dan Aykroyd.
Right.
So.
And I find that kind of stuff interesting, like looking back to see who was originally thought of to play certain roles.
Very
Like Travolta they wanted Travolta for Forrest Gump.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then you can find on YouTube, some people have used AI and all that to like put Travolta's face and voice on
Okay.
Forrest Gump. So I could see it.
I can see it,
but Tom Hanks, man, come
Tom
on.
Hanks, and women are very attractive to John Travolta. So him playing that is like,
yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about
and
that.
Forrest looked like John Travolta. He would still get laid. It's like he what's the girl that he was in love with?
Jen A.
Yeah, it's like women will still be
right.
Give it to him. They don't care. John Travolta, yeah,
that's great.
Women love John Travolta. Yeah, especially with that chin. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah.
He would have been like, "Yo, Jenny."
Yeah, Jenny would have been the last. Jenny would have been a side chick, like not a main chick.
That's
She would have been a side
hysterical.
chick. She would have been a side chick.
So the boat would have been named "F.U. Jenny."
Yeah, he's like,
yeah.
whatever, Jenny. He's like, I'm pregnant, and all right, whatever. Like,
it ain't my baby.
Yeah, it ain't my baby. It'd be funny if she was pregnant and it was Bubba's baby. That would have been funny. That would have been great. That would have been great.
That's hilarious.
That would have been really. That would have been hilarious.
That big lip would have came out first, and
It's
then
like,
the rest
hey,
of the
like,
baby.
What was that? Oh, hey, size fours. No, you know, what'd been really funny. Dan,
Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, that'd been funny. Like, hey, that'd been funny. I got you back, Forrest, for saving my life. I got Jenny pregnant.
All right. Well, I'll tell you right now. I don't know if you're aware.
Okay.
If you ever make that skit,
Okay.
and you need a Lieutenant Dan, I'm your man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't think you knew. So,
Oh, nice.
So that is my nickname to a lot of people,
Really?
Lieutenant Dan, because of the magic leg. Well, Dan had 2 magic legs. I only have 1, but still, I'll.
That would be a funny skit.
That would be pretty funny.
And John Travolta that would be hilarious. That would be funny. That would be a
great.
totally different movie. That'd been
Oh yeah.
totally different movie.
Well, all right. I'll go even further, and I've brought that up. I brought it up a lot in here. Do you know who was originally slated for Die Hard?
I remember watching the documentary on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Oh my god! I know I can see it. In my
This
head.
is amazing to me.
You gotta tell me. 'Cause
It was supposed to be Frank Sinatra.
Yes.
Is that I'm like he was already in his 70s when that movie was ready for production.
Not with them knees. Running and stuff like that. I mean,
People would have been laughing at it.
Yeah, that would have been a comedy. That would have been great if it was a comedy like Airplane or like
Right.
Naked Gun, stuff like that. Fine. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
Frank Sinatra is trying to stop terrorists. I can see that as a comedy, like a spoof.
Right.
But like a full out action movie? Nah, man.
That's my shirt. This is a quote from The Naked Gun. It says, "The next
wow.
time I shoot somebody, I could get arrested." Yeah, that's
great.
my favorite
That's
movie of
great.
all time.
You seen this the new one?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean,
it was okay.
I saw it once.
Yeah, and that's enough.
I thought the stand-up person was Pam Anderson. I thought Pam
Yes,
was great.
When she was in that singing in the jazz club and doing
Yeah.
all the scatting,
Yeah.
I laughed my ass
Yeah.
off at that.
I thought she was
But
the
that was it.
highlight of the
Yes.
movie. I mean, I like Liam Neeson, but
Yeah.
he played himself. But Pam was the highlight of the movie. But
Yep.
I rather watch the original.
This new one, I saw it once and I'm good.
Yeah.
Where the original, I can watch once a month.
But that's what's happening with a lot of these new comedies that's coming out. I'll watch it one time and then I'm like, all right, I laughed. You want to watch it again? Nah. I'll go right back to like, yo, I'm watching Trading Places. I'm
Yep.
watching, what's the movie with my man Artie Lang?
Beer League?
Dirty Deeds.
Dirty Deeds.
Dirty Deeds. I think it's called Dirty Work.
Dirty Work.
Where it's with Artie Lang, Chris Farley, and he just passed away of cancer. Funny comedian. He's one monotone.
Norm?
Yes.
Norm Macdonald.
And
Okay.
it's an old movie and it's hilarious.
Really?
You talk about the stuff that Chris Farley says, or like There's no way you can say that now. It's
Really?
hilarious.
Oh, I got to look this up.
Yeah,
Okay.
a classic. That's the first time I've seen Artie Lang. I saw him in that movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, that's a
Wow.
great movie.
He was in here once, Artie Lang.
I love Artie. Yeah.
I hope he gets his shit together,
me
man. I
too.
feel bad for
I have
him.
his book on my shelf. I love his. Yeah. Mad TV.
And speaking of death, I don't know if you're familiar at all, but Jimmy Cliff died this morning. You familiar with Jimmy
That
Cliff?
name sounds familiar.
I Can See Clearly Now, the song.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
him.
Oh wow. He
That's
passed,
it.
oh,
Passed
wow.
away this morning. That was
Oh,
the
wow.
big news this morning.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. What was the other one he had? Many Rivers to Cross was one.
Okay.
And then there was a song that he had that Springsteen actually had a hit with called
Really?
Trapped. What a great
We're
tune.
losing a lot of legends.
Yeah.
It's getting to a point like the
Yeah.
legends are leaving. I'm looking at some of the new guys. I'm like, it's like they don't really.
Yeah,
meet
but it's
that
not
level.
our, like, our guys are, because we're getting older, it's
Right,
our
right.
generation,
Getting older,
these,
yeah.
like, I'm assuming the way we look at Eddie Murphy is how guys in their 20s look at Davidson. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe?
Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
I like Pete Davidson. You know what I'm saying? I like Pete Davidson.
But he's not Eddie Murphy to us, you know what I mean?
Nobody's Eddie Murphy.
But that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
These
yeah.
younger guys who weren't around when Delirious came out,
Right.
Are they looking at Pete Davidson in that way? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I like Pete Davidson. He has his guys. I like the guy. Oh man, he's so funny. He's in a TV show. They canceled it. It was my favorite show on HBO, The Bookie.
No, I don't know that one.
Sebastian.
What? Sebastian Maniscalco?
Yeah, that guy. I like him. But I don't know. I mean, it's funny because I'll talk to younger comedians and I'm like, hey, so have you seen Delirious? They're like, what is that? I'm
Right.
like, you haven't seen Delirious? They're like,
right.
Go watch it. Have you heard Richard Pryor? Like, who's that? I'm like, how you in stand up?
Yep.
And you're in this field and you don't know the legends. I'm like, do you know my guy? This is my guy. He's on Entourage. Dice Clay.
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, how you not know these guys? You know what I'm saying? Or even like I had a friend, Courtney.
Courtney O'Tara.
I said, you gotta watch this great documentary about the Comedy Store. It was on, I don't know if you've seen it.
I think I've seen it.
It came like 2 years ago. It was-
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
don't think I saw the whole
About-
thing, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
My dream. I have not gone to the Comedy Store yet, but it's a great doc. I said you need to watch it because it gives you a history of comedy at the same time of the Comedy Store and stuff like that. It's
Right.
just good to know. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
It's
Yeah,
good to
these
know.
guys should know. Oh, yeah. I had, we're talking about Artie Lang and stuff, Jackie the Joke Man, who was on Stern for, during that height.
Right.
I've had Jackie in here many times, and I've had guys in their 20s who have come to me. These guys weren't even alive when Jackie was on Stern. That's how long he's been off of it. So these guys have no idea who this old man is sitting in a chair.
They don't know.
And I'm like, and I wanted, a part of me gets it, but at the same time, I want to yell at these guys. Like, you're supposed to know who this guy is. This guy was such a big part of comedy.
Right, but they don't really, if they don't do a documentary about you, or
Right. Well, there actually is. In fact, I highly recommend it. It's called The Joke Man. It's about Jackie. Fantastic.
I'll watch it.
It's really well done. I really enjoyed it. Yeah,
these
I don't know
kids-
where it is, but it's out there somewhere.
A lot of these young comedians. I was talking to a young comedian. I was like, "Have you seen Living Color? Like, what's that?" I'm like, "You have not seen a Living Color."
Yep.
They don't know what I was talking about, and I'm like, "Yo, Jim Carrey. This is Jim Carrey's. This is where we found Jim Carrey.
That's where he popped.
You
Yep.
know,
it's crazy to me.
They don't know. You don't know, fine, but then they don't have a passion to find out.
Right.
And that's my issue. Like you don't have a passion to find out, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's scary. Like they don't know who Steve Martin is. They don't know about all these guys, even Eddie, like like that's a guy from Dr. Doolittle. We're like, no, yes, but no. Like
right.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but like no.
And that's what bothers me because a lot of these guys, and I'm not knocking the club, I'm not knocking comedy, but I do feel there's some originality that's been lost. A lot of these days, the young guys are all going out there in their hoodies and they're telling, dick jokes. Where if you've never seen Steve Martin do the Great Flydini, have you ever seen this?
Yes.
I mean, you have to know this stuff. You have to see this stuff. And we were talking before we went on the air. Like I was upset that the Eddie documentary didn't cover anything about governors, where he got his start.
Right.
But there are pictures. If you look on the internet, there's pictures of Eddie not just on stage doing stand-up. He's on stage with Jackie the Joke Man. He's on stage with Rob Bartlett, and they're doing
That would've
kind of
been
like
great.
improv type stuff.
That type of stuff, as an Eddie fan, I would like to see. Like, oh, I didn't know that.
Right.
So you told me today, like, well, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Rob Bartlett. There was a bunch of them. It was Jackie, Eddie, Rob Bartlett, Bob Nelson,
okay,
and a few other guys, and they even called themselves the Savage Seven or the Fantastic Seven, something.
Okay.
Forgive me. It's even that. I should know that, and I'm
Right.
blowing it. But Rob Bartlett, the first time I ever met Rob Bartlett and Bob Nelson, they sat right on that couch.
Wow.
I'm sitting right here, and they were talking about all that stuff. They even recreated some of the bits they did back then, and sharing all these memories. And I mean, it was there were other people in here, but I mean, this room holds maybe 10
That's
people.
amazing.
I'm sitting here just in awe the whole
Right.
time. Probably the closest I'll ever get to Eddie Murphy, and these guys were there. They were the ones doing it with him.
yeah, that's
Blew me
the
away.
Type of stuff. I want to see. I went to see Robert Townsend. He did a one-man show in Brooklyn. The
Okay.
tickets were like $20. I was like, I'm going. He did a whole one-man show. He talked about Eddie and how he met Eddie, but he acted everything out, and it was just amazing. It was like, and I had a friend that didn't go, and I was like, bro, you missed it. Like and I got to meet him and talk to him and take pictures with him and
Nice.
talk to him. But stuff like that. It happens once in a lifetime. You may not ever get that moment again. It's like, the same, but those moments stay with you. Like, I got to meet Robert Townsend. I got to meet Dick Gregory.
Oh,
You know what I'm
wow.
saying? And how that happened with the Carolines when it was there.
Yeah.
And after his show, they're like, hey, we're going to do a meet and greet this way in the lobby. So I'm just waiting with all these people. It's packed.
Yeah.
And I wanted to leave because it's getting late. I had to go to work the next day early in the morning. And something was like, just stay. Security comes out and goes, hey, that black guy with a bald head, the line starts behind him. So I'm looking at me. And here comes Dick Gregory. And I got a chance to talk to Dick Gregory for 15 minutes.
Holy
just
shit.
talking about comedy and stuff.
Yeah.
He signed my book, and I took a picture with him, stuff like that. And I think maybe a year later after he was gone.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So
That's
it's
a
like,
legend, man.
That's a legend.
Legend.
So imagine if I didn't go.
Right.
Imagine if I left. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You just, so I don't leave. stuff like that.
I won't bore you with the details because it's a long story, but I once got about half hour to 45 minutes with Billy Joel.
Oh,
and
man.
but he wouldn't talk about like his career or music. We just talked about motorcycles, which I know
Wow.
nothing about.
Wow, okay.
So it was, but at the same time, I'm like, all right, well,
He's talking to me, so I'm not going to mess this up. Yeah.
I mean, we were laying down on the ground underneath motorcycles. I mean, it was
Really?
crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, the whole time thinking, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? But
it
it was
happens.
amazing.
But,
Yeah,
and-
absolutely. And Don, if you're watching, forgive me, I'm going to tell you a story. Don has this great story. He had something to do. So right here at Hofstra University, this is going back years and years ago, Muhammad Ali was there.
Oh, okay.
Signing autographs, meet and greet, signing autographs. But Don had something personal to do. I forget what it was. So he couldn't go.
Okay.
But he's on his way home, and he lives in, at the time was living, well, he lives there now, but at the time was living in Suffolk. So he's, driving through Nassau, and he's like, screw it, let me just pass by. Let me see what's going on.
Right.
So he goes to Hofstra. There's literally like 5 minutes left to this event. So he's like, fuck it, I'm going to go in and try this out. So there's a security guard standing at a back door.
Okay.
And he yells to Don. He says, yo, if you're here for Muhammad Ali, this thing's about to end. And Don's like, well, yeah, I just thought he'd let Don come in the back.
Oh, wow.
No reason, just being a cool guy.
Right.
And it was Don and his brother, and I think his father too. I forget. But it was definitely him and his brother, at least. They go through the back door. So I guess because they were coming through the back door, people thought they were somebody.
Right.
So they bring him through, and they come out this door, and there's Muhammad Ali, like right there. But his back is to Don, and like people just letting them stay there. So they assumed that like he was like part of the entourage.
Right.
So they're hanging out there, and Don's brother starts reaching up because it's Muhammad Ali.
Right.
It's not like he's rubbing Muhammad Ali's shoulders.
Oh, I wouldn't have done that.
Don is now massaging Muhammad Ali's hands.
What did he do?
Well, he already was. I think he was already.
Oh, so
he couldn't speak.
Oh, okay.
So he wasn't saying anything. He couldn't say,
Right.
somebody get these white
Yeah,
boys off me.
right.
What the fuck?
Right.
So now it's time. The event's over. Muhammad Ali is leaving, they kept on massaging him as he's walking through the hall, walks outside through the parking lot to the car the whole way.
Wow.
And they're talking like, "You're the champ, you're the man, we got you."
Wow.
And that's Don's story. Like, if he could talk, like they probably would have been beaten up.
Right.
Like,
yeah, man.
who you doing touching the champ? What are you doing?
Yeah.
And even Don says, I think he thinks to this day, if they, Muhammad Ali got into a car, they think they could have probably gotten in the car with them, and nobody would have said a word.
Nobody said anything. That's funny.
And Don, my apologies. When next time you see Glenn, tell him yourself, because I didn't do it justice at all. Don tells it so well, and it's hilarious. But I just had to share that as we're talking now.
You know what? I had a crazy story. Can I tell it?
Yeah.
So the black actor Kevin Martin, who plays the French director in Store Buddies.
Okay.
His cousin is the great legend Lawrence Hilton Jacobs of Cooley High and Welcome Back, Kotter.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So he invited me over.
Hi there.
Yeah. So he invited me over for dinner, and he was there, and we were talking.
Nice.
He's giving some of the best Hollywood stories, and then and walks in Dapper Dan. He does all the fashion stuff for celebrities. He walks in. And then one of the actors from the Jackson 5 movies where he's in walks in as well. And so I'm at this table talking to all these guys about old Hollywood and stuff like that. And I'm just like, how did this happen? You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things you're like, how did this happen? And, I'm just an indie filmmaker.
Right.
And, I got to go to work the next day. And, so,
Sorry, guys, I have to go. I have to go to Home Depot.
I have to go. Yeah, I was working at Home Depot. And I came back to Home Depot like, my friend Sal, who's in Store Buddies as well. I was like, I had a dinner with Lawrence and his Jacob. I was like, we're talking about Cooley High and him working with Robert Townsend and Robert Townsend and Cooley High and stuff like that.
Right. Oh, is he?
Yeah, he has a small role. That's his first. He said that's his first act. No, his first acting role was. Yeah, it was Cooley High. The second one was The Warriors. He's in The Warriors real quickly.
Jeez, I didn't know that either.
You'll miss him.
Wow.
But I didn't know that until I went to his one-man show.
Right.
But I'm just sitting there like, I'm talking to these guys. And, they're at the time where Hollywood was Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, it's not like what it is now. It's like this TikToks crap. Okay. I'm talking about when Hollywood was, Hollywood.
I'm with you, man. Yep.
A lot of cocaine in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Not in those stories, but in no time in Hollywood.
Right.
Now it's TikTok and you could get canceled for anything now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So everybody's political correct. But yeah.
That's wild.
So it was nice. And you just on the cloud nine coming home, it's like, but yeah.
And then that's the thing too. Like, how do I stay in touch with these people? Like, I'm sure you would love to get them in one of your movies or something.
Yeah. I mean, I work with his cousin, like Kevin. We're really cool. I met with him again at the Apollo. They were doing the anniversary of Claudine with James Earl Jones. And he's in that,
sure.
He's in
Yeah.
that movie. So that was great as well.
Wow,
It's just one of those things. And like even Kevin Martin, how I met him was at an acting audition. He was the only brother there. And I'm like, hey, man, what's up? We started talking. And he's like, I want to get into acting and everything. And we just been working with each other ever since. He's in Office Madness. He's in Store Buddies. He's in my Christmas movie Pullout and the action movie Deep. So, these things happen, And then he's like, in the middle of conversation, he goes, my cousin is Lawrence Hilton Jacobs. I was like, no, I don't know that. Like,
right, how the fuck would I know that?
I know that. He's like, yeah. And then, so when he invited me, I was so nervous because Cooley High is one of my favorite movies.
Sure.
And then,
wow.
So it's nice.
Is that... All right, so you kind of sparked my thoughts here. You're saying he's the only other brother there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was actually... Don and I got rejected from a lot of film festivals with Comic Sans for that reason. We're like,
what?
It wasn't diverse. There's no black guys, no black.
Yeah.
And honest to God, we just didn't think of it. We just grabbed our friends.
Yeah.
and even now, as we're slowly filming scenes for the new one, we're trying to be conscious of that now. Like, we should.
Right.
And we're fine with it. We have friends of all nationalities, but we just never thought of it. And it's. Sometimes it's a little nerve-wracking, like, shit, what if we don't... And in fact, we even did a scene where we had a black guy who was going to be the main character in this one particular scene. We were 3 hours away from filming. We were already here setting up, and he canceled on us.
Right.
Fuck, now what do we do?
Thanks, but you messed up for all of us now.
Right. And we're reaching out. We're trying to find somebody else.
Yeah.
We ended up getting a white guy because he was the one that was available to come in last second and learn these lines.
Right.
And we're like, son of a bitch. But so now when you say... That's the only other brother. And then you get to talk and you find out who his cousin is and stuff.
Yeah.
So in a situation like that where you might be saying, where's all the black people? But you get to use that situation to your advantage because you might not have talked otherwise.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a double-edged, like a weird thing.
I mean, for from day one, I wanted diversity. Like,
Of course,
like,
yeah.
So like everything I do, I want it in front and behind the camera. So I want the tough dude from Brooklyn working with the white girl from Kansas and stuff like that. Like, my whole friend group is really diverse. So even when I'm writing, like even my posters, I want diversity. I want
Sure.
to see, like even the poster we're doing for Pull Out, the new poster, you're going to see me, Brandon, who's Italian, my friend Rishi, who's Indian, this person who's Dominican, is all diverse and stuff like that.
But it just worked out that way, that these are your guys, or did you consciously
it was-
say, hey, I need an Indian?
It was
you know? A little bit of both?
A little bit of both. Like Rishi, he's a great comedian, and I was like, yo, he's great. And I don't see a lot of, when I'm watching movies, I don't see a lot of Indian actors and stuff. Like
Yeah,
comedians.
agreed,
If it's
yeah.
not Aziz, you know what I'm saying, then I
Right.
don't really see a lot. I don't see a lot of, Asian actors and stuff like that. Even I had a conversation with somebody, and it was a messed up comment what they said, but they were like, the only reason why you're working, Glenn, in Long Island because they need a token black guy. And I was like,
First of all, I hope you smack that guy. But secondly, I'm strongly disagreeing with that.
and I was like, I disagree.
Yeah.
But I think what they were saying is that we get one black guy and that checks all the boxes. It's like, okay, that checks all the boxes that we need. And I'm like,
Right.
nah, I want to see everybody in this movie and stuff like that. So when I do my comedies, that's why I love Mad TV. It was all diverse.
Yes,
and Levittown
absolutely.
was all diverse.
Ari Gross was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my
Love
God.
that guy.
Oh my God. So it just, even 30 Rock and stuff like that. It's diversity. So I think it's conscious as well, but I think it's also sometimes even the casting call can get you in trouble. Like, hey, I need an Indian guy, and it's like, really, you know what I'm saying? You trying,
Right.
and so,
Right.
I need an Asian, and that can get you in trouble and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but just meeting people in the comedy clubs and the film festivals, we become friends. I'm like, hey man, I got this role for you, and I'm not writing it as the character as an Asian character.
Right,
Just
right.
writing, I'm going, yo, you be great as this. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? So it kind of falls into that. But
Yeah.
I'm really, really big on diversity. So
Okay.
like, like.
Yeah, that's definitely our weak spot, and and we've been saying to each other, we gotta be more conscious. But
that's a right step. You're in the right direction to be conscious of it and go, yo, you know what? Because some people are conscious of it and go, I'm not going to change. I'm going to do whatever. I don't really
Right.
care. But I'm conscious of it. So we can make a change. We can.
We actually felt bad because then we went back and looked at the one we made, and we're like, oh yeah, this one could have done that, and like we actually felt bad that we. Again, it wasn't on purpose.
Right.
And, and which that might be an issue in itself, that we didn't even think of it. But, but we did. We genuinely felt bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're like, oh, yeah, we're friends with this one. We're friends with, and.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, we felt bad about it. All right, we got just a little under 10 minutes left. We got today at 1 o'clock, we got Sports Bash with Peter Schwartz. Peter's usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but obviously this week with the holiday, he's going to be on today, and then his usual time tomorrow. So, and then we got, let's see, Steve Square tonight at 6:30. Laura Patton and Kathy Arnold, they return tonight. They haven't been on in a month, but so we got a lot going on today. So looking forward to that. But we're hanging out with Glenn Mcbride Jr. I'm going to. Oh, Greg Halverson says nice shirt. You know what? Yeah, let me look at comments. Greg actually he's the one who had this shirt made for me. Greg's again.
I like that shirt. I want that shirt.
Well, they actually had it made specifically. He works with these girls who have a film company, and to make money, one of the ways they're making money to produce their films, they're making these custom shirts. So the T-shirt company gets a cut, and they get some of it. So they say to you, "What do you want a shirt of?"
Oh, that'd be
so
great.
I gave them this quote, and
I got Harlem Nights.
Oh no! Wow! I didn't even notice that's what you had. Oh, that's cool.
I'm into those movie hoodies and so I have a whole closet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. So talk. So Greg. So talk to Greg. He'll hook you up.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Yeah. Let me read some comments. I haven't read comments in a while. Let's see what's going on here. Greg says Andrew is a talented individual. Oh, you're talking about Fremder, who wants to do the scores and the video effects?
Gotcha.
All right. That is who he's talking about. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Love the film clip, says Ann from California.
Thank you.
All right, to go along with Stall Buddies, our friend Andrew Fremder says, I can't wait to see the movie Constipation, but it hasn't come out yet.
That's a great dun dun dun.
Exactly.
That's great. That was
yes.
good. That was good. We may steal that line from the movie.
Then he says, too, it takes me forever to shit when I'm in a stall. You see what he did there?
Yes. You're doing good, man. Doing good.
What? If Rocky was a vegetable, he'd be the Italian scallion. Don't forget about the gay porn parody, Rambo.
They going in.
Oh, my goodness. Tony, where is Jeff? Jeff will be back next week. I have a guy, Jeff, who co-hosts most Mondays with me, so he'll be back next Monday. Nice. Richard Pryor's comedy career first exploded on the scene in the front seat of his car. I try not to laugh at Richard Pryor's tragedy, but it cracks me up. Oh, my goodness. Bruce Willis should start playing with himself now, so at least when the time comes, he'll die hard. Oh, my.
Man, that was creative, though. Kind of vicious, but
let's
creative.
not encourage him. Yeah. Ann in California says, this is a great interview. Great guest. Oh, thank you, Ann.
Oh, thank you.
All right, yeah. So Greg says, yeah, what quote do you want on your shirt? So Greg will hook you up.
All right. It'd probably be a quote from Bowfinger.
That's a great movie.
Probably be a quote from Bowfinger.
All right. So, yeah, with just about 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Favorite, give us like maybe 3 to 5 of your favorite movies, and then movies that you, I don't want to say hate, but movies you just don't understand what people see in them.
Okay, my top 5 movies?
Sure.
Top 5. What was I watching? Okay, John Carpenter's They Live. I love that movie.
Okay.
Hollywood Shuffle. Kevin Smith Clerks Part 2.
Part 2?
I love Part 2.
Not the first one?
No, I don't like the first one.
You don't like the first one?
No, I can't get it.
Wow.
So maybe that's one of the movies I don't get. Like, yeah.
Okay.
But
all
Part
right.
2 and Part 3 I love. But
Wow.
Part 1, I watch it, but I'm like, Part 2. Part 2 was actually the first Clerks movie I saw. So I was like, I love that one.
That's when they have like the big argument with each other at the end. That's kind of
he's like,
dramatic.
we should buy the store and open ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Very interesting.
Yeah, I love that one. So Clerks 2. 4 would be Bowfinger. And I think number 5, the greatest action movie that a lot of people don't know is The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that movie. I could watch that nonstop.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Nice.
maybe Pulp Fiction. It's like a toss-up between that and Pulp Fiction. So yeah.
I know. Believe me, there was so much to talk about that I didn't even get to.
I know.
And I see that, and that's one of them. That I know you're a big Tarantino fan.
I love Tarantino.
Me too.
I love Tarantino.
All right. So, yeah, we got a few minutes left. So what I do with a lot of guests, I look on Facebook.
Okay.
And I look at mutual friends.
Okay.
Okay. So I made a list of just a handful.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a few names at you.
See if I remember.
Right. You might not remember who they are.
Okay.
Or you might not like them. You can say good, bad. You don't have to say anything at all.
All right.
Whatever you feel like doing. And the first name, and I don't know if you know this person by name, so I'll pull out a picture.
Okay. I'm good with pictures.
Do you know? Well, all right. If I tell you how you know him, do you know Zach, the kid who works at the Belmore Theater?
Zach is a great kid. Yeah.
A great kid?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. I love Zach.
What do you know? Are you saying that on purpose?
Yeah. Why? What happened?
So we're talking about
this. I met
that's him, right?
I saw him the day that we what Zach got beef with me?
What's that?
Zach got beef.
No.
with me?
I didn't know if you were messing with me because that's my son.
I didn't know that.
That's my son.
Oh, snap! Yeah, Zach. I saw him at the.
He was at
Belmore.
waitlist. He was. Yeah, right. He was there to see it. He worked on that movie.
He helped me up when we did the screen for Stowboy, the red carpet premiere. We did at Belmore. He was one of the guys that helped out there. So
Yes.
I didn't know that was your son.
Yeah, that's
Small
my
world.
son. Yep.
Yeah, great kid.
So yeah, that's why I thought. I didn't know
Okay.
if you felt like you had to say.
No.
that or something.
I didn't know that was your son.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he's he works a lot with Deb on her movies and some other stuff. Yeah, he's a good boy, and he does.
got a great son.
Thank you, man. I
Really
appreciate
nice.
that. All right, Lilo Grunwald.
Lilo, I worked with. I know Lilo from NYLIF and also the Long Island Film Expo.
How hot is Lilo, man?
Lilo's a problem. Lilo's a problem. I keep telling so I have a movie I'm in with her called Walter's Wish, and I'm not gonna tell what I had to do, but
Is she the one that you're laying on top of for a sex scene?
that's Wendell. Yeah, Wendell Laurent.
You have a sex scene with Lilo?
I have a scene where I'm trying to like get on all over her, and I'm
Really?
drunk, and she's like, but she's like, no, go for it. And I'm like, look, I'm not trying to get canceled. So I'm like, I'm a semi go for it. You know what I'm saying? But Lilo,
she's wonderful, and yeah, I say everything I'm saying. I would say in front of her.
Lilo's
Yeah, I love
Lilo's
her.
really funny. Lilo,
She's great.
I saw a movie she did. Oh my god, it's about a kid who brings sex
the one
toy.
that she made.
Yeah, that she
Yeah,
wrote.
yeah,
That
yeah.
is really really funny. So
Yeah.
yeah, she's funny. She's funny.
She's
really
great. I
funny.
love Lilo. Travis Grant.
Travis Grant. Yes, Travis Grant. I met Travis. The first time I met Travis was at a table read for Deb. I've seen Travis in movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's Love Bro, but I never got to meet him. So that was the first time, and we've been trying to come up with something. But to
Yeah.
work together, I would love to work with him. He's really good.
Don Sill.
Don was really really nice to me. I always love meeting comedians. My dream is still do stand up. I'm really nervous about it.
Oh, really?
Like when I write my jokes for my characters, I write it as a stand up.
Oh, nice.
So maybe one day.
Don and I produce some shows sometimes in the Giggle Room here.
Okay.
We got it. We'll throw you up.
You may get one laugh.
That's what they all say,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
This guy Fremder,
Mhm.
we just about a little over a month ago, we threw him on stage, first time ever, and
Wow.
he rocked it.
I love stand up. I love stand
Yeah,
up.
I bet you'd rock it.
Thank you, man.
Yep. Christy Miller. Speaking of comedians,
That's the lady with the muscles?
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've never met her. I've seen her stuff on Instagram, and she's really, really funny.
She's nuts.
Yeah, I would love to work with her. I don't know
She's a
for
lot of fun.
what.
No, but
but
she acts. She makes
she does-
movies.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I would love to work with her.
She's great.
She's really funny. No, she's famous. I'm just still trying to. So yeah, I don't know how much I can pay you. But yeah.
Tony Landolfi.
Why does that name sound?
That's another comedian.
I gotta see his face.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
I'm sorry,
fine.
Tony.
And then I have. So while I look for Tony,
Okay.
I'll give you one more name, which I was surprised, and I'm curious to see how this happened. Mickey Delaney.
That name sounds familiar.
He's on your friends list. All right. So this is Tony Landolfi.
I've seen him. Oh, I saw him perform.
Oh, okay.
And he was really funny.
He's great.
And it's like, shout out to all you comedians. I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I really don't know how to do it because the audience is mean. You know what
They
I'm
can
saying?
be.
They can mean.
They
They
can
want their
be.
drink. They're not really paying attention to you and stuff like
But
that.
when they're with you,
they're with you.
There's
Yeah.
nothing like it.
Yeah.
Mickey Delaney, he's watching right now. He watches regularly here. He lives in Seattle. So
Okay.
yeah, so
I
I
gotta
was.
see his face. I'm sorry.
You know what? He doesn't. Mickey, do you have a photo of yourself on your Facebook? I haven't seen one, so I don't know what he looks like either.
But Mickey, I don't know how you look like, but I could imagine how you would look like, and that I think you would look spectacular. So.
All right.
So
good enough. All right, it is time for us to go. I'm gonna show. You sent me the trailer
for the crew.
For the crew.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
a
gonna,
horror comedy. Yeah.
I'm gonna take us out with that. So before we do that, what do you have coming up? And what do you like? If you have people like if they want to know what's going on, what's the best way to find you? Or if they want to contact you because they want to fund one of your projects,
Hey, go right ahead.
You never know.
I'm on Instagram, DIR Glenn Jr. Films. I got a movie coming out called Deep. It's an action movie. I got another comedy coming out called Walter's Wish with Lilo. I have a movie called Pull Out, Christmas comedy about a guy that gets his wife and mistress pregnant at the same time. And we find out. So, and I got a movie called Save the Receipt, and kind of like a crime drama. We saw filming that in March.
Nice.
So, yeah, so
okay.
I'm grateful. Yeah. So I've been busy.
That's great,
Been
man.
busy.
This was a lot of
fun,
fun,
man.
man.
We'll come back.
You got to come
Yeah,
back.
we'll come back.
We'll get you back.
Once we start talking about comedy movies, we don't stop. Yeah.
And then we'll get Kyle to join us
that'll
too.
be fun.
That'll be a lot of
That'll
fun.
be fun.
All right, yeah, definitely time for us to go. Peter's on at 1:00. Don't forget the clubs. Saturday, December 6th, the night's coming up. The latest show that Don and I are putting together. It's a night with Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Some of the hosts from some of our shows here will be performing in the Giggle Room on Saturday, December 6th. I'll be hosting. Laura Patton is performing. Rosie Fiumara, Steve Kaminsky, Mark Hirschman, Kathy Arnold Jr., Greg Kritikos. We have added Ali Cam to this. We have added Lou Pratz. We've added Atmik Gupta, and headlining is Mike Keegan. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then the very next week, Saturday, December 13th, out at Mcguire's in Bohemia, Knock 'em Dead Comedy, we're performing one of our hilarious murder mysteries. Audience interactive. It's a mob-themed holiday thing.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. That's at Mcguire's in Bohemia. govs.com. That's how you make your reservations to all the great shows of Governors. This weekend, performing on a Governor's stage, Tom Cotter, Bobby Collins, Brian Paul, Billy Geyer, just some of the comedians you'll see on the Governor's stage this week, whether it's here in the Giga Room on the main stage or the Brokerage in Belmore or Mcguire's out in Bohemia. govs.com, knockemdeadcomedy.com. And then, like I said, today we got Peter Schwartz coming up at 1 o'clock. We got Steve Squared tonight at 6:30. We got just Kathy and Laura tonight at 8 o'clock. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow morning at 9. I'll be in here with Diane tomorrow morning. Peter's back at 1 o'clock. Chris Roach tomorrow at 7. Circling the Drain. Chris Roach at 7 o'clock. Hershey and the Keegs at 9 o'clock. And then Wednesday, I'll be on with Michael. So that's it. Circling the Drain will not be on, but my apologies. We were supposed to be on Saturday night. Don and I were in here. We were supposed to get some of the comedians as they were coming out. We were going to go live. We do that sometimes. We'll come here on Showtime, and the comedians, after they perform, they'll come in here.
Dope.
It's cool.
That's dope.
There was some weird stuff going on, which I'm not getting into, but we chose not to go live. We didn't think we'd be able to have the show. We ended up, some comedians did come in and we recorded some stuff. So Wednesday night, we record it. We're going to show it Wednesday night. So that'll be fun. And then also Primal Scream at Nick Greystone, which is normally on Thursdays. So obviously he's not on this Thursday, so he's going to be on Wednesday. Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and then Live from the Green Room will be on at 9. No Circling the Drain, which is normally on Wednesdays. They're not on this week.
Nice.
Whew. All right, that's everything.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, and I think I got it all right. All right, with that, we're getting out of here. Once again, Glenn McBride Jr.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks
we're
for
definitely
having me.
doing this again, man. This was a
Thank
lot
you.
of fun.
Thank you so much.
All right, everybody enjoy the rest of your Monday, and we'll see you guys in just a few minutes with Peter. See ya.